Alright, so last night, Josh Donaldson signed with the Twins on a massive deal. So obviously it's fitting that we do the Minnesota Twins offseason rebuild. So with that being said, let's hop into it. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content. And as always, in the comment section, let me know which team I should rebuild next. It was a massive deal. I like this move. This is their new third baseman, possibly DH for the future. Sano's going to move to first, which I think that makes a lot more sense too, because he's not the best of fielders. So let's hop into it. If you missed yesterday's video of me discussing the Donaldson move and also Alex Cora resigning or getting fired, whatever you want to call it, it'll be up here in the top corner. And then the roster, this is the username above my head. So let's hop into this video. Let's see what we can do with the Twins. Alrighty, here we go into the offseason. Rich Hill retired, and to be honest, even though he had a really good season, I didn't really expect him to stay much longer into the rebuild anyways. So as unrealistic as it is, and realistically I wasn't gonna use him in this rebuild, I expected him to be very low rated. I'm just not gonna like keep simming until he doesn't retire, because it's just gonna be a pain. So this is what we're looking at. I'll make sure that we get a new manager. I might as well just offer someone. Well, I'll wait, and I'm not really worried about these exclusive negotiations. So as we head into like free agency and the good stuff now, anybody for 40 man, not really worried about it. How did Dyson do? He wasn't terrible. Probably gonna bring him back. We'll offer everybody arbitration there. Contracts wise, I feel like we should just offer everybody a contract. Yeah, definitely. You know, Mitch Garver's 100% gonna be our catcher moving forward. We got La Tortuga, Williams Astudillo. Not terrible at all. We all know he's kind of like a meme slash like a team icon now. But when you look at the team, it looks really good. Obviously, Nelson Cruz, one more year, and I'm cool with that. Like, he can still be a DH. He's still going to hit at a really high level. I like the team as it is. Like, offensively, I think we're in a really good spot. Like, it looks really good. Pitching wise is the area I want to definitely improve on. Homer Bailey, Michael Pineda, not really long-term solutions. And then when you look at the rest of the team, bullpen could probably get a little bit of help. So let's see what we can like figure out here. Right field, we don't really need outfield help. It doesn't really look like we're gonna get much bullpen help either. So it looks like I'm probably gonna have to make a couple trades, see what we can do. I'll see you guys at the start of the first season. Alrighty, so we're entering September, and you can kind of tell season's not going too well. Things are not looking too good, and I'm assuming it has to do with pitching, because I'm seeing a lot of 4 ERAs in the little corner where it shows like the scores and everything. So let's take a look. Urania struggled, and I was hyping him up as a long reliever. Duffy struggled. Suero was okay, not terrible. Harper was okay. Dyson struggled. Taylor Rogers was really good, so that's good. So we got a closer we don't have to worry about. Bullpen could use a little bit of work. Barrios was solid. Odorizzi struggled. Romero, Pineda, and Bailey. So definitely looking to improve the pitching 100%. That's a definite. Marwin Gonzalez, I might bring him back just to be that platoon option. Why was this guy brought up? Who got sent down? I don't know. Or maybe they just brought up another guy. So looks like we're not going to use him any further. Bench was okay. Arias was really good. I like to see that 300 average. Buxton struggled, so I'm going to move him down in the lineup going forward. Polanco struggled a little bit. 267, really? Last year he hit 308. Josh Donaldson at least hit 31 home runs, even though he hit 267. So that's not terrible. Nelson Cruz still hit 35 home runs, even though he dropped like 7 ratings. Mitch Garver, 26 home runs, 250 average. Eddie Rosario, 223. 241 for Sano with 23 home runs. So it's looking like just people had a rough season this year. Like, just as a team, a lot of struggles. So I know we didn't make the postseason. No awards, no league leaders. Nelson Cruz was MVP last year, but we didn't really control anything. So let's just hop into the offseason. Let's build on the team that we have, because I think it's a good team. It's just, I feel like we just underperformed. I definitely think we underperformed. So exclusive negotiations, I'm gonna let Odorizzi walk. You know, I don't have faith in him. I just don't have faith in him. Trevor May, He's been okay. I'm gonna do a 2-year like club option, see if he takes that. And then Arena wasn't impressed with. I'm gonna decline that option. Marwin, if he's cool taking like a platoon role for like 2 years, maybe 3.5 million, I'm cool with that. That's not who I wanted to offer that to. I wanted to go to Marwin, and I thought that's who I picked. So we'll go like that for him. And then Sam Dyson, I'm gonna let him go, and Nelson Cruz I'm gonna let go. So we've offered the contracts that I want to. Let's keep moving forward. And let's see, anybody on the 40-man, not worried about him. Arbitration, not Urania, but I'm gonna offer it to like basically everybody else. Tyler Duffy, maybe not Tyler Duffy either. And then contracts, I'm just gonna offer it to everybody there. Looking at this, I definitely want to bring in a starter. I just don't know who. Maybe make a trade. We do have the pieces to make it. We do have a couple like young pitchers that have some value that we could trade for. Definitely want to bring in a reliever or two. Just not too sure who I would do it there. And then looking at the lineup, where would I improve the team? Maybe, I don't know, just an extra bat, maybe like a DH, someone who would be cool playing like the platoon DH role. So is there anybody here who could do that? Jake Lamb could do that. That would definitely be an option. Any other like big hitters in the free agency? Not really. So we'll see what we can do. And I'll see you guys in season 2. All right, so free agency was kind of bad for like pitchers, so we need to make some trades. Gabriel Moya, Devin Smeltzer, and then Trevor Larnach are going to be traded. So Moya and Smeltzer, both of them, just the stats don't look too great on them, and we need starting pitching like really bad. So we're going to pick up Alex Wood from the Dodgers. His contract isn't bad, $8 million is not terrible. You guys can see we really need pitching. Like we need at least a long reliever and one more starter. The offensive lineup looks really good. Like we're good offensively. It's just pitching wise, we're gonna need to make another trade. So I'm still kind of in the off season. You guys can see like what we're rocking with. You guys can see also like the pitching as a whole is just not many good options here. Do I pick up Hellickson just to be the 5th for the year, and then hopefully Owen develops really quick, or Balazovic, or somebody, or like Mike Minor? I don't know. I really don't know. I might just to have an extra pitcher there, let's just do Hellickson, and then I'll have to figure out what we're gonna do with the bullpen. So let's head into season 2. I'll see you guys in a sec. Alrighty, I'm gonna give Vidubre Ramos a shot. He struggled the last season. The year before, he had a 3.78 ERA. The WHIP was high at 1.8. But you look at these stats, and they look really good, or attributes, and they look really good. So I don't understand why he's not having a good season. So Ryan Harper, Lamonte Wade Jr., and Jake Cave are being traded to make this happen. And he's going to slot in right there. Have Luke Gregerson and Brad Brock as other bullpen options. I'm not too happy about that. Just free agency has been rough. There's not a lot of good free agents. And then we got Brent Suter as our long reliever. And then this is kind of our starting 5. The good thing is we have money to play with. Our offensive lineup looks really good. I'm going to call somebody up to be another bench bat because I think we have a spot available. I might call up that second baseman that we have and get him involved in the team. But for now, I like the team offensively. I don't want to make too many changes to it. I don't really want Byron Buxton that high up in the lineup. I might move Kepler there, and then who would I put? Maybe go like that for this, and then DH versus lefties. You know what? Let's go with the second baseman. Let's see what happens there. That's the team offensively. Pitching wise, huge upgrades needed. I need a big offseason this year. We do have some pitching prospects that I'll be looking to trade. I just want to see how this season plays out. Last year was atrocious, and I might even make a trade right now just to get a better pitcher. I'm going to do that right now. I want a better pitcher. All right, real life, probably wouldn't do this if I was the Twins. Maybe I would. I don't know. Jamison Tyone. We're getting Jamison Tyone for Royce Lewis, who he's not going to feature. Hitting stats just aren't good enough. Jordan Balazovic, again, probably not going to feature because his hitting stats or his pitching stats are just low 40s, low 50s. They're kind of all over the place. Definitely not going to feature. Michael Pineda is gone. Jamison Tyone is in. I'm pretty sure he has arbitration after this year. Perfect. We're in a good spot. He's coming to join us. That's our new starting pitcher that I wanted. That works out very, very nicely. Huge upgrade to the starting rotation. I'm cool with this for now. Bullpen will be an area we can attack in the offseason. Let's see how this offensive lineup, who looks really good on top of this upgraded pitching staff, goes. I'll see you guys at the end of season 2. All right, September time. We need a very good September. Like, we're not in a bad spot. 80 plus wins. I just feel like we need a couple more just to really solidify our spot in the Central. So we won the division 95-67, which is good. I'm kind of interested to see. We had a couple league leaders. Miguel Sano, walks and home runs. Okay. Awards, a gold glove for Arias. Chris Sale, back-to-back MVPs. So we won the division by 1 game. And that's why I said I had a feeling we were going to need something really good. We're the 12th ranked team. And let's take a look at pitching. So Suter, not coming back. Trevor May, probably not coming back either. Luke Gregerson wasn't terrible. Surprised. Suero, I have a feeling this is going to be one of those rebuilds that we are just going to have a tough time like with pitching, because it's looking like anybody that we get right now is just not working out. These two guys, I like to see that. Good low ERA. Same with Alex Wood. Hellickson was okay. 4-5, that's not terrible, but I definitely wish it was a little bit better. Fernando Romero, his stats actually look really good. Like, attributes wise, those look pretty solid. Maybe make him a 5 starter, maybe even a long reliever. And then lineups wise, let's take a look at how everything went. His year was okay, wasn't terrible. 227, 3 home runs. Okay, nothing too crazy. Williams Astudillo actually did pretty solid. Arias is just going to be an on-base machine. Gotta love it. 41 doubles. Okay. Max Kepler is definitely going to be our number 2 hitter. Hit 321 with a 954 OPS. 26 home runs, 35 doubles. Yes. Jorge Polanco's back on track with 29 doubles, 26 home runs, 275 average. Perfect. Josh Donaldson's still doing really well. 35 home runs, 16 doubles. Strikeouts are going up, but he's still doing well, so gotta love it. Miguel Sano, 53 home runs, 122 RBIs, and 101 walks. And he also struck out 189 times. Jeez. Mitch Garver still did pretty well. Gotta love it. Jake Lamb, how did he do in his debut season? Not terrible, actually. 280 average, 19 home runs, 24 doubles, 847 OPS. Not terrible. Byron Buxton, not great. Not great, but that's Byron Buxton, you know. Eddie Rosario, a little bit better. Would like to see those stats go up a little bit more. We'll see if we bring him back. We might be able to find a better outfielder if need be. We definitely will have the budget. We'll definitely have some money to play with, so I think we'll be in a good spot. So heading against the Angels, how are we going to do? We're facing elimination already. Let's see here. I mean, to be honest, if we get knocked out, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, if we lose the first 2, you know, that's kind of a bad sign for us. But Josh Donaldson gets us on the board 2-0. Okay, maybe a little reverse sweep in the makings. Let's take a look at their team. They brought in Austin Riley. Okay, AJ Reed. So a couple new faces, but like it looks like a pretty standard, you know, Angels squad. 2-1, 2-2. David Fletcher went deep. That's not a good sign. And our offense has absolutely died since we scored. 3-2. We'll take him out just for this batter. Wander Suero, come on, get us out of it. There's another run. Wander Suero, I think, needs to be traded after this year. 4-2 game, and it looks like we're gonna get swept. Like, we are just not having a good outing. Not at all. Like, we're just not. The offense has just gone quiet since we scored 4 hits all day. It comes down to this. Okay, maybe something here. No, we got eliminated. We got swept. It's just not going well. That pitching's letting us down. The offense went absolutely quiet. Like, what happened? We got to figure something out. We definitely do. So, all right, Eddie Rosario, do we bring you back? Like, I get it. You've been with Minnesota your entire career, but like, how much does he want? 12 million? Like, it's not a lot. Brad Brock, I'm gonna bring him back for 2.6 million. That's nothing. Jake Lamb, I'm gonna bring him back to be that DH. He actually did pretty well. 7.5. Ooh, Jeremy Hellickson, probably gonna let him go. Brent Suter, gonna let him go. Trevor May, gonna let him go. Luke Gregerson, he wasn't terrible, but I'm gonna let him go. Ooh, these are really tough options. I'm gonna see what else we can get. I'm gonna decline the other options that we have, and I'm just gonna see what we can get, because we're in a like make or break year. This is season 3. This is like we need to do everything that we can. I'm gonna offer everybody arbitration. We're probably gonna have to make a bunch of trades. We're gonna offer everybody a contract. Our budget's sitting at $4 million. After arbitration and stuff, it's probably gonna be like 2.5. So I definitely need to boost this squad. So left field, DH is an area that we need a player. Do we have anybody in the farm system who could fill that spot? Kirilloff. Ooh, left fields. Kirilloff in left field. That might be the move, actually. What happens if we move him to left? Because like Kepler and right's fine. What happens if we move him to left? What does that make him? Like a 76, 80. He might be our left fielder this year, and save that money, get a DH, spend the money on some really good pitching. I actually kind of like that move. Moving him to left field. Yeah. And then let's just get like a first base DH option. Who do we got available? Freddie Freeman. Oh wow. Or do we just save the money? Maybe get. How's Travis Shaw doing? We're definitely gonna get a new DH for sure. Just gonna figure out. Yes. 1 year. That's all we want. Boom. We'll even do this. You're gonna be a star on the team. That's the player. That's our DH. I'm gonna look for some pitching. I'm definitely gonna spend some money in this area. We're really strengthening the squad this year. Alrighty, final season, and we're going all out. We're ranked 2nd in baseball. Speed and defense, don't really care about that. We're going big. We have Barrios, Tyone, Alex Wood. We brought in Mike Fultonavich, and then Fernando Romero is going to be our 5th. We're going to bring up that guy that we drafted season 1, Orlando Owen. Actually has decent stats as a long reliever. Doesn't look too bad. We brought in Archie Bradley and Tommy Hunter as relief options. This is our bullpen. Brock, Ramos, and Suero do worry me, but I feel like we're in a good spot. We still have $1 million in the budget too. But when you look at our offensive lineup, JD Martinez has come in. Alex Kirilloff's going to play left field for us. I think we're in a very, very, very good spot. This second baseman that we drafted, who was originally a shortstop, looks really good as well. So even getting him involved would be like the dream, but I just don't know where I would put him. That's kind of the big thing. So overall, I'm really happy with the team we assembled in this final season. Let's go win a World Series, or at least get out of the first round of the playoffs, because like with this team, we definitely should. So let's see how season 3 plays out, and hopefully La Bomba Squad can actually hit some bombs. Alrighty, we're in September. 80 wins already. Things are looking very, very good. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. Our rookie pitcher that we have, I actually moved him to the starting rotation because he was doing a lot better than what Fernando Romero was doing. And you can see 92 wins. We had a rough second half of the season, I guess, or like the last month or so. Yeah, a lot of losses that last month of September, and we're actually a wild card team. So this might actually be a pretty bad rebuild. And I thought I created a really good team. I thought we put together a really solid team. Let's take a look at league leaders. Luis Arias had the most walks, I think it said, and then awards. We had Rookie of the Year for Alex Kirilloff, and then Chris Sale just ran away with Cy Young and MVP for each year. So yeah, that's that. Let's take a look at who won the Rookie of the Year. Kirilloff, and then Robert, and Luzardo, and then Lux, Corey Ray, and Mitch Keller. So okay, there was a shortstop that got drafted that I wasn't able to trade for anything. I want to see if he's still available, because he actually looked really, really good. And okay, maybe not. I'm kind of interested to see. I know it's kind of a side thing. I gotta remember his name. It was Garcia, and he actually looked really good. And I don't know who actually drafted him. So if I can find him, I'll show you guys. If not, we'll just get on with this rebuild. All right, so I was actually able to find him. I actually went by him. I actually looked right at him. Angelo Garcia, this is who it was. Like, he looks really good. Good fielding as well. Probably wouldn't have started for us, so I guess it really wouldn't have mattered if we got him anyways. So let's take a look at the team, see how things went. Fernando Romero had like a 4, almost a 5 ERA as a starter. We moved into the long relief role, and it looks like it helped him out a bit. Brad Brock did well. Ramos was a lot better than he was last year. Suero struggled as, like, just again. Tommy Hunter, like, the whips are good for them. It's just the ERAs are a little bit high. Archie Bradley was good in the setup role. And then, wow. Excuse me? 13 blown saves. Let's take him out of that spot. And Brad Brock's been really consistent for us. Let's go there. Barrios did well. Tyone did very well. So back-to-back really good starters there. Fultonavich was really solid. Alex Wood fell off a bit. And then Orlando Owen. I'll take that for a rookie season all day. I like to see that a lot. So pitching-wise, I guess the bullpen was kind of our downfall. Our bench was average. You got Arias there, which, I mean, he's just been an on-base machine. 400 on-base percentage this year. That's insane. Max Kepler was still really good. 33 home runs, 106 RBIs in the second spot, which is crazy to see. Jorge Polanco's back over 300 for his average with 30 home runs and 39 doubles. That's what I want to see from him. JD Martinez hit 47 home runs. Perfect. That's what I brought him in for. That was the point of him there. Miguel Sano. Home runs definitely dipped off, but 30 home runs is still really solid. I'm going to take that. Josh Donaldson's really just starting to decrease. 20 home runs, though. I'll still take it. Kirlev. I mean, he's up to an 84. 17 home runs, 289 average, 28 doubles. I can see why he won Rookie of the Year. Really solid season. Buxton finally got that average up a little bit to 236. So I guess I'll take that. And then Mitch Garver had 26 home runs. So I don't expect us to be the home run leaders, but offensively, we were still really solid. It's just, it looks like pitching was a little bit of a letdown. So it all comes down to this. The final hurrah, the final game. Can we beat the Red Sox to move on to the next round? They brought in Drew Waters of the Braves, the prospect. They also have Brandon Belt and then Kevin Plawecki. Outside of that, it looks like a pretty standard team. Brandon Belt. Really, Brandon Belt. Is our offense just not going to be... There we go. I was going to say, is it not going to show up to this game? We got a home run. They have Lindor, too. I completely skipped that. They do have Francisco Lindor. That's a huge signing. And then Bogarts is their DH. That's insane. Okay, that's huge. Max Kepler brings in 2. Then Donaldson makes it a 5-run inning. So we got a 4-run lead. Danny Salazar's on the mound for them. He's getting a little bit rocked. It's 8-2. So far, so good. Bases are loaded, though. Ooh, okay. Barrios is done after 7. 8-5. Things got a little interesting there. Ooh, come on, Kirloff. Garver, all right. Someone needed to get something going there. Let's go Taylor Rogers. Perfect. 1-2-3 inning in the 8th. Nothing happens there. Let's go to our guy in the 9th, Archie Bradley. Whew. All right, awesome. We were able to get by that, and we're taking on the Blue Jays. So we're gonna move Barrios here, and we'll actually just make Alex Wood our 5th guy for the rotation. Can we get past the Blue Jays? Can we keep going in the playoffs? And we do. All right. ALCS against the Angels. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Things are looking good. So Barrios just pitched, so we'll just move everybody up 1. Owen did struggle, but I have faith in him. He's the rookie. He's going to lead us to victory. So game 1 we win. We lost the second. All right, 3-2. We're going to the World Series, taking on the Cubs. Who would have thought that would have been the case heading into this? I guess we'll go like that. I guess Owen's just struggling a little bit. Adbert Alzolay having himself a postseason. We're going to lose 2-0. We're going to lose. Look at that young pitching. That was Libertor that they had for the second game. So we're down 2-0. We get that win. We're down to our final game. It all comes down to this. Oof. Can we get like a little bit of a comeback going? Our pitching as a whole is actually really struggling. They have LeMahieu, Pham, Correa. Holy cow, what a team. Those are some good some good additions. Rizzo goes deep. 2 more runs score against Barrios. And I've noticed Barrios actually really struggles in franchise, which I don't really understand. I know in real life he hasn't really lived up to the full extent of his hype. And I'm not saying he's a bad pitcher. It's just like you're expecting a little bit more from him. And I feel like he hasn't really hit that full stride just yet. So I feel like, I guess in franchise it is pretty realistic to what he does. You know, close to a 4 ERA and like, you know, just has good numbers. They're just not amazing. But we'll see what Barrios can do in real life. So basically what I'm saying is he hasn't really fully lived up to the hype yet. I'm not saying he's a bad pitcher. I just feel like, you know, if he's going to be your ace, you'd expect a little bit more from him. And as I say this, we're in the 8th and we're down 6-1. So, 6-4. That was huge. That was a big home run right there. All right. Fernando Romero's been pretty good. We're going to keep him in. It all comes down to this right here. We're down 2. Josh Donaldson gets on. I'm going to pinch run for him. Do we have anybody with speed? I know Astudillo is not the guy to look at, but we do. All right. Pinch run. First and second. Byron Buxton. There we go. There's a run. Already paid off. There's 2 runs. We're going to get that sac fly maybe. Walks. Boom. That's the comeback. There it is. We're making it happen. We're going to make this happen. We're going to win the World Series against the Cubs. We're making it. This is the thing. This is what's going to happen. We're going to do it. All right. We need to score early and often and not let them score. Ian Happ makes it a 2-run game. That's disappointing to see. And we only have 1 hit. I mean, I guess they only have 1 hit too. It's just they made it count. Bases loaded and we didn't score. They got Matthew Liberatore as well. Sano gets us the tie game. All right. 2-2. Fultonavich is pitching well. Only 2 runs allowed. We got to their bullpen. Can we get that run in? We can't. All right. I need maybe 1 or 2 more innings out of Fultonavich. A triple. That's huge. Sac fly. Oh, we took the lead. This could be the comeback that we really needed. Can we get another run though? Yes, we do. Holy cow. 1 run scores. All right, Fultonavich is done. Heading into the 9th. We're not going to get an extra run in, unfortunately, but we are going to go to Archie Bradley, and he's going to shut the door. Yes, Game 7, World Series. Whew. Who would have thought we would have been able to get this little reverse sweep going? Possibly. Can't get too far ahead, but we'll have to wait and see. All right, we at least have the only hit of the game so far. 2 hits. Max Kepler makes it a 2-run game. That's a good home run right there. Sac fly gets the run in, makes it a 3-run game. Gotta love it. Tyone only allowed 1 run out of that, so that's good. Just no more runs. Carlos Asuaje. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. 6-3. I jinxed it. I said the reverse sweep's coming, and look what happens. We kind of fall apart a little bit, but it's tie game again. 6-6. What is going on with this game? This game's insane. This game is just nonstop, just scoring offensive onslaught. 7-6. All right, we need the run right here. So if Buxton can get on, he's gonna steal second, get in scoring position. Mitch Garver can't get the hit. Let's get Kirilloff in. Grounds out, unfortunately. Just couldn't get the run. Are you serious? All right, let's go. Rogers to face Hayward and Delmonico. They're going to bring in Tommy Pham. So let's go Brad Brock. He's been super consistent for us. He gets us out of that. Top of the 9th, we're down 1. It all comes down to this. Can we do it? They bring in Winkler. That's a good hit. A line out and a fly out. Oh, what a way to lose. Arias was the MVP, and then Nicky Delmonico was a World Series MVP, and that's disappointing. That was tough to lose right there. I mean, when your starters all have like 5 ERAs, that's not a good start. Like, that's putting you in a bad spot. And then, I mean, offensively, I thought everybody did pretty well. You know, a couple 300 averages here and there, but I jinxed it. I said we're going to get that reverse sweep. We're going to win in Game 7. And, of course, it doesn't happen. So I hope you did enjoy this rebuild with the Twins. I'll show you guys the lineup one more time. You guys can see it. I think it's really good. You know, you look at the contracts as well. You know, Josh Donaldson does expire, I think, this year. I think it would actually be next year in real life though. But overall, you know, bring back Tyone, bring back Sano, bring back Barrios. You know, let someone like Taylor Rogers go. He really struggled this year. You could even let Josh Donaldson go. Adam Eaton, Marwin Gonzalez. Byron Buxton's good. You could probably still find someone a little bit better in center field who's a little bit younger as well. You have the pieces to build the team. I like this team a lot. It's just unfortunate we couldn't win that World Series in season 3. So I hope you did enjoy it. Thumbs up down below if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoy baseball content. And in the comment section, let me know the next team you would like to see. All social media links are down in the description: Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Go and give them a follow. If you have, like, you know, if you just want to. If you have social media, go and give them a follow. You guys can tweet me questions or anything like that. And that's about it, guys. I'm going to leave 2 videos on screen, my most recent one and also one that YouTube recommends you check out. Watch any of them if you haven't already. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.